Hello comrades, how's it going? My name is Lev, professional Russian, don't repeat. Welcome to the Russian Memes Review Show Part 2. Let's see what I have in store for you today. Ding! Meanwhile, in an alternate universe. Well, guess what, guys? From what I can tell, guys, this is a Russian subway, and yes, people read books. Still, it's not because we are poor, we can't afford a smartphone, haha. No, Russian people are very cultured and they read books. Ever heard of Tolstoy? Ever heard of Dostoevsky? Well, if you haven't, you should check them out. On a different note, this was for every YouTuber out there who's consistently putting out content, because guess what, guys? I have a loud mouth and I made some big promises, but making 2 videos a week is proving to be quite difficult for me. Not in the sense that it's like a difficult task or it's like I'm forcing myself. It's not that. If I were to run out of ideas, I would just go online and look up some memes. But consistency and like hard work, because editing these isn't easy and you have to do it no matter what. And shout out to Andrew, my one and only subscriber who's commenting below my videos, man. Let me tell you, you're probably the one person who's commenting right now. If you're not a real person, even if you're like fake and you're one of my friends, I mean, still thank you for the support and for being there, for saying that you like my videos. I appreciate that, man. If you're real, that's cool. Grab some friends, make them subscribe to me, make them watch my videos too. Thing is, you have to get yourself out there, so you have to be noticed. If you're not really dumping money into pushing out your content and just having like some weird like backdoor views, the algorithm wouldn't work in your favor. 1,000 subs in a year would be good. So like if you could like grab your friends and maybe your friends could grab their friends, and then you all post my videos on Facebook, and then maybe you all like come back and you all subscribe, and you all, you know, and their friends give it to their friends, and then their friends give it to their friends, and then next thing you know, I got 100 million subscribers and I'm passing PewDiePie and I'm the most famous YouTuber in the world. It seems to be an easy scheme, right? It's like the you know what spreading, right? One gets sick, then the other gets sick. But no, for some reason, you know, people don't feel like promoting or helping each other out. And like, if I turn into a big YouTuber, I would probably like look up some smaller YouTubers and shout them out and help them grow, you know? Like Jacksepticeye, for example, he got big. He was like, he never thought he would even have anywhere near the amount of subscribers that he has right now. He was like, oh man, I hope like one day I'll get to 1 million, but that will probably not happen. And now look at him, he has like 14 million. I feel like that's what we should be all doing collectively. One of the most beautiful stations in the world located in St. Petersburg. Okay, I guess, but it's not better than Moscow subway, okay? Nobody compares with Moscow subway. You know, somewhere down the line, I probably will make a video and take you across the best stations in Moscow, because they are some of the most incredible architectural feats ever, and you should definitely check them out. I feel like I need a better lens for that, because the 50mm fixed lens that I have right now, it's not really good for video. Like if I actually were to pick up my camera and vlog with it, it would, first of all, it would show my nostrils instead of my face. It's pretty much a telephoto. It's like an 80mm on a crop sensor, and on top of that, it has no image stabilization, which in turn means that basically if you're not into cameras, it's going to look like this. You know what? That will happen when I have more subs. How about that? How about you subscribe? Thank you. Thank you. So the train that you see in the video, it's an older Soviet version. Now they make these new trains, and they're actually planning on completely revitalizing the whole like Moscow subway train system. You might have to come to Russia quickly, because these puppies are dying out. It's sad, yeah, but Soviet legacy in terms of these trains particularly, it's disappearing. And the newer ones have like charging stations, they have like screens where you can get some information like the time, some news or whatever. They have some screens that show the actual like map of the metro metro. What separates the older versions from the newer ones is that the old trains are separated into like multiple wagons, multiple carts. The newer ones, it's like one huge endless wagon, and you can literally walk all the way from like one end to the other. If the cops are trying to get you, you won't be able to run away, let me tell you that. My depression, my mania, and my depression. Outside of this beautiful meme, I don't know if that's Russia necessarily, but the quality of the roads. We have this ongoing joke in Russia that roads is like one of our national problems. Like outside of Moscow, I feel like roads are just not, well, they kind of look like this. They exist, don't get me wrong, they're just not that good quality. I hope we'll get there one day. Bears in the US versus bears in Russia. What kind of a bear is that? That's a Jackie Chan bear, bro. He's moving like he's a fighter. Oh, that's an MMA bear. Would you pay to see a real person fight a bear that was like trained to fight? So like, imagine a bear, like a circus bear, gets trained by MMA fighters to fight like a person, and then they fight in the ring. Would that be animal abuse if the animal is actually a trained fighter that likes to do it? I don't know, you tell me. But this looks like a very unique bear. So this is a croc with a croc. Another good night was had by all. What is this? Is that a dog? That's a pig, right? The cat is like sitting like, okay, oh my. Well, Russian police. In all of the 20 years of living in Russia, I have never seen police look like this. Do as you will with my words. If you're planning on getting arrested in Russia, think twice. What you're seeing on the screen might not happen to you. Just saying. Be prepared. Russian cats. Tolia looks like he needs some milk, first of all. Look at this skinny cat. Do they even feed him anything? I've seen some cats go for like human food, right? But when the cat goes for like a piece of cake and it's this skinny, it's like maybe the dude is just hungry. He looks like he came out of World War II. He looks like he was in the Leningrad siege. That was some real lockdown right there, boy. That was now those pussy lockdowns we have right now. See what I did there, Tolia? Pussy joke? Sorry. You gotta feed your cats, man. Looks like some good old Russian parenting here. Want to solidify your position in life? You gotta start them young. Russian COVID masks. You know, you might be laughing, but I had one of those when I served in the military. So we used to put these on, and also the green costume that is like supposed to protect you from a chemical attack, and you get a mark based on your timings. This is not an easy thing to put on. Guess what happens after you put on the chemo gear costume is you have to take it off, and then you have to pack it into this like a little bag. You have to roll it. Usually you have the shoes separate. There are different versions. There's like one when it's like a full-blown costume, and then there's one where you have the shoes separately and you have a cloak separately, and like it would be difficult to have everything in there. And then you have the gloves, and then you have the actual like the second bag for your oxygen mask. By the way, you can see this is what the newer trains look like. Russian cyberpunk. During winter time too? All of these like electric conventions are cool until winter time comes around. It's cool to live in California where you don't have snow and you can drive your car all around. You don't really know what it is to start an engine in like minus 20 degrees or like minus 30 degrees. You don't know what that is. You don't know what it is to have your car freeze up and just refuse to start when you have to go to a job or you need to get your like kids to the kindergarten. The struggle is real. I'm fairly sure these things aren't designed to be used under Russian winter conditions. I should have like a channel where I make like reviews of different products and see if they stand up to the harsh winter of Russia. Can this vodka perform in minus 20 degrees? Just another walrus on another Russian sub. Bro, you're sitting in the Russian sub, right? You're kind of like anchored somewhere. There's like a boom on top of the sub, and you're like, hey Boris, I think we have guests. Go check it out. Here is your AK-74M. This is what he sees. It's good that you're on a sub and you can just go underwater. But what if it was like a real boat and you wake up and this guy just does not want to leave? He's like, y'all guys, you can do whatever you want. I'll stay here, guys. I trust someone offered it a vodka and a proper Ruski burger. What's a Ruski burger? I would actually eat that. You know, if it was real Russian caviar, real red and black caviar. By the way, this black caviar, it is ridiculous. For 100 grams, it's like 6,000 rubles. That would be $200 for like a can, like a small 100-gram can of black caviar. So imagine having like a kilogram of that thing, little bucket of black caviar will probably be like $2,000. That's crazy. If you get chased by a bear in the wild, give him ice cream. The guy out of frame is screaming, is like, give him something already. Well, Russian bears like ice cream. Is that a surprise to me? No. Was that a surprise to you? I hope so. Are you entertained? Russian drinking games. Okay. Got one vodka, got two vodka. Wait, what? Oh my, and he's drinking it. And there's two, and there's three. Now that is a savage. I should try that. Who's with me? Putin already started to cheap citizens. Moscow 2020. Very funny. Russian wedding. What? Military training in Russia. Hello! I've been to military. Let's see how I trained. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please, okay? Please. If you like this, also show me the likes, subscribe, hit the bell, you know, do all that cool stuff, you know, and share with your friends, share on Facebook. Am I asking for too much? Am I? Takes like 3 seconds. Come on, man. Press the button. The more button pressers I have, the more cool content you will see. Bro, I could take a trip across Russia. Like if I was a famous YouTuber, I'd take a trip across Russia. I'd show you the best places, the coolest. I'd show you all the bears, all the dragons in the caves, in the Russian like Vikings in the Antarctica. We could go and we could like, I'd make a vlog there. We could build an igloo or something. Don't you want to see that? Let's make it happen, guys.